Welcome to Contracting Conversations. My name is Scott Williams, and I'm joined by my co-host, Jim Valley. Today, we are talking with Steve Malashevitz, DAU's Learning Asset Manager for the Statistics course, Con 7400V. Welcome, Steve, and thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Well, Steve, what can you tell us about this particular course, 7400V?
So 7400V is the statistics course, and for the most part, it's a student-led course. What I mean by that is that the content is presented through a series of videos and spreadsheet exercises that our students work through at their own pace over the course of 3 days, each day being somewhere between an hour and a half, 2.5 hours of content. I'm hoping that will allow folks to better accommodate their busy work days. We meet a couple of times as a class over those 3 days to review and to work some critical thinking exercises.
Hey, Steve, that's a pretty neat concept you have there with the 1.5 to 2.5 hours of content. So what can you tell us about what you'll actually be covering in this?
Well, if you've ever faced with reviewing a contractor's bill of materials, that's hundreds or thousands of line items, we'll show you how to put stratified sampling to work for you. And we show you how to use statistics to visualize your data and tell the story behind the numbers. Depending on your situation, what's the best way to describe the typical hours or dollars, pounds, board feet, or whatever it is you happen to be measuring? How do I go about describing the variability in the dollars, the hours, and so forth? That variability in the data goes to risk, which goes to contract type, share ratios, profit and fee objectives, and so on. And what would a statistics course be without some discussion of probability? We use confidence intervals to create competitive ranges or comment on the likelihood of an outcome. Under decision theory, we use payoff tables to state the likely outcome of competing alternatives. What alternative is the lowest cost or the highest return?
Okay, that's great, Steve. Seems like this is a course that would really help these students. So what type of students are the expected target audience for this course?
Well, of course, we expect to get people who are performing cost and price analysis. But there's good reason that textbooks on the topic are often titled Statistics for Decision Makers. So we hope to see contracting officers and anyone else who would like a better handle of the analysis being done and the kinds of questions to ask in reviewing the analyses.
All right, sounds great. Like there's a huge amount of useful information in this course. How will the students be assessed in this course?
Each day there's going to be a quiz on that day's material, allowing students to better focus on just a specific topic on that day.
Okay, great. Thanks, Steve.
Steve, how similar is this material to material you cover in 7400V to material that you may have covered in previous con classes that students may be familiar with, like Con 270 or the advanced pricing course, Con 370?
Con 7400 is essentially the series of lessons we covered on statistics in Con 270. But we're going to be much more hands-on in Excel. We'll be showing folks some of the tools they have right on their desktops, maybe even sparking their interest to pursue some of the Excel features further after the course.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you coming to the show today to discuss the statistics course under the umbrella of the Quantitative Methods credential.
My pleasure.
Look for the next segment with Steve, where we will talk with him about another course on 7410V, regression analysis. This is all the time we have for today, but please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our Contracting Conversations channel, type any comments below to include your questions for future discussions, and spread the word of this channel to your peers and to those you supervise or lead. Let us help you answer their questions. We look forward to having future contracting conversations with you.